I've got my eyes on the student council. I am taking you and Derek down.
Can we at least tell the public that you're only giving us 1,000? They should know.
No, they have to think that all the money is going to you. If this gets out, the entire student council's at stake.
Hi, chatbot. I'm Kenny.
That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
No, that's not supposed to happen.
Who is the principal of this school?
Some idiot who will almost expel someone for no good reason.
Is this about the election thing? Boys, if you think this is funny...
I swear we didn't make it say that.
What is it with you and her?
Lauren and... Okay, first question. Who taught the chatbot to do this? This was clearly an organized attack. Who hates us enough?
Hey, it wasn't me. Don't get me wrong. If I knew this was possible, I would have totally done it. But unfortunately, I can't take credit for it.
Amanda, if I find out that you had anything to do with this...
I think we should all maintain a positive attitude. That's what I did when I had my eye infection from ages 6 to 14. I'm blind in my right eye now, but at least we're all laughing about it. Look, it might not be a huge deal.
Not a huge deal. Mr. Pearson is pissed. It called him an idiot.
The chatbot was only up for a couple of hours. Maybe no one noticed.
What do you want, Ralph?
I just came by to see if you two screwed up already. I heard you yelling. Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine. We were just loudly discussing Ryan's choice to live life as a mime.
So you were yelling about being silent.
Yes.
Show me your skills. I can't tell. What is he trying to do?
I think he's going downstairs.
Then why are his hands on invisible walls?
He's got a lot of work to do.
You're a terrible man, which would be a red flag. I assume you're terrible at a lot of things. I'll be back.
He's gone now. You can talk normally.
Right. So, there's some good news. Ralph doesn't know about the chatbot. If he found out, that could have been bad.
Yeah, that thing was super racist. And I mean, all you'd have to do is find an internet archive like the Wayback Machine, find the chatbot, and then we'd be destroyed.
You guys know I can hear you, right?
Why were you standing out there?
In case you said anything that I could use.
What makes you think we'd be stupid enough to do that?
Derek, that's exactly what you did. Here's the headline. One disaster after another. After hiring stupid press secretary, student council creates an AI failure. Kenny will be destroyed. And your mining sucks.
I'm not an actual
He's destroying us because of Kenny?
What can I say? You guys don't have to fight over little old me.
Kenny is our downfall? Kenny!
That and the fact that Mr. Pierce's instructions make us an organization that can literally do nothing.
We really need to figure out what's going on. Every time we lie, it adds to this massive conspiracy, and we don't even know what's happening ourselves.
I could launch an investigation. If you guys don't know, I am an investigative journalist. Let me try and figure out what's going on.
As long as you're far away from me, I'm more than happy.
Lauren?
Look, I'm so sorry about the chatbot. I had no idea, but it was my fault.
No, it's not your fault. You weren't the one who hijacked it. Look, could you just open the door? I don't want you to think that I'm angry at you or anything.
I'm sorry. Also for closing the door on you.
No one's blaming you for this.
Lauren, you're to blame for this!
Derek, can we please keep this civil?
Brian, why are you always taking her side over me?
Okay, outside now. What is wrong with you? You can't just yell at people.
Okay, there is clearly something going on here. You're way nicer to Lauren than you are to me, and normally I wouldn't say anything.
Actually, you have been quite vocal in your dislike of Lauren.
But this is getting ridiculous. There's I don't even know what's going on here. It's like you have a crush on her or something. Oh my god. Really? No. Lauren? Oh.
Look, I know that you kind of hate her
Kinda.
for the recall and stuff,
And many other things.
and you think I'm being a little biased against you,
Oh, really? What tipped you off to that idea?
but I'm your best friend. I'm gonna try to be as neutral as possible here when I say that I think you should stop being so mean to Lauren.
Okay, but I really, really, really hate her. Like, I really hate her. Like, I really, 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 really hate her. Like, I really hate her.
Okay.
Like, I really, really hate her. With a passion.
Just checking. Are you done?
Okay, one more.
Go for it.
I mean, I really, really hate her. Sorry, that was two.
But do you hate basic human decency?
Yes.
You do.
Okay, but look. If you like Lauren for some unknown reason, seriously. Regardless of what I think of her, you should go for it. I mean, do I hate her? Yes. Very, very much. I just want to make that crystal clear.
Duly noted.
But not everything is about me, and you're my best friend, and I promised you I'd help you with this, so I'll help you with it. Oh, come on.
Not everything is about me?
Yeah.
Did those words come out of your mouth?
No, you're having a hallucination.
The world as we know it is over.
Oh, come on.
It is the dawn of a new day.
Okay, now you're just being mean. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
Thanks, Derek.
For the record, I do think it is 100% your fault, but I'll say that calmly. Is everyone happy now?
Yes. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. If Ralph publishes this article, it's all over.
Is there any way to stop him?
I know there have been girls you've liked before. Like a Julie. I think that if you had asked Julie out, she would have said yes.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. But you never did anything to find out.
Can he and see if he knows anything?
Ryan likes you. Okay, I'm sorry for saying it. I know you're kind of angry at me, but I've known you since second grade, and I know that you don't take risks. And on the rooftop, I promised you I'd help you take risks. He likes you, and I knew he wouldn't say anything about it, so I'm saying it. He likes you.
Wait, did you just tell him out there?
Wait, what's going on?
Derek, Ryan told me like a month ago, a couple of weeks after the recall thing.
Wait, are you two... Why am I just learning about this now? 1 month? 1 month!
Can we get back to making sure that Ralph doesn't destroy the student council?
You two seem to be doing a fine job of that yourselves!
Well, that could have gone much, much worse.
I thought he agreed to be calmer.
It never lasts. Well, I'm glad you were able to maintain your calmness and composure throughout that whole thing.
Oh, hey, stranger.
Okay, grow up, Derek.
1 month, Ryan. A whole month. I'm your best friend. I should have known.
Okay, I'm sorry for not telling you literally everything that happens in my life.
That's what you're supposed to do. I do it for you.
And sometimes it's a little much. Like the time you had salmonella, I did not need photos of your vomit every time you throw up.
You seemed pretty interested at the time. Also, that's what best friends do.
Oh, really? Because I thought best friends don't storm out of the room when things don't go exactly their way. That's why I didn't tell you, Derek. Because you're immature. You cannot handle change, and I didn't want to have to deal with your nonsense all the time for the past month, so
Shut up! Mr. Pearson says he wants to meet.
Why are we even fighting about this? We have bigger problems to deal with. For example, Ralph. What are we going to do there? If he sends that article, we're done.
Or Pearson and the money. I wish we could just tell everyone everything and not keep it a secret anymore.
Why don't we just tell everyone?
Because he told us not to.
Well, screw that. This could solve both our problems. We trade stories. Ralph doesn't release the story about us and the AI, and we give him a way bigger story about Mr. Pearson not giving the student council its rightful budget.
Are you crazy? Mr. Pearson will freak out!
We're forcing his hand. He can either give us the money and say that the story was false, or he can deal with the consequences himself. I know it's a big risk, but I think it's worth taking.
Fine.
Hey, Ralph? Rafe? I think we have a deal you'd want to take.
Boys, have a seat.
Mr. Pearson, there's something we have to tell you.
No, please. Derek, Ryan, I called you here to apologize.
Apologize?
Yeah, I've been so secretive about this whole budget thing. But I've thought it over, and I decided you boys deserve to know the reason behind this. I wasn't going to tell you, but I realized I can trust you two.
Yes.
As you know, the school board sets our official budget. And unfortunately, this year they decided to cut the club fund down to nearly nothing. We've used that money to help create some really great groups, such as a cancer support group, the school newspaper, and even our environmental club. You know, they planted over 1,000 trees this year alone.
That's good for them.
And if I didn't have those funds, I would have had to call all of them and tell them that they're shut down. Our exchange program runs on that. I would have had to call our sister school in Nigeria and tell those kids that their one chance to come to the U.S., the beacon of democracy, is gone because of some budget technicality. Heartbreaking. So, in order to save our clubs, I've been giving the money from the student council to the clubs in secret so the school board wouldn't find out about it.
Why couldn't you just tell the school board and ask them to reallocate the money to the clubs?
Unfortunately, in order to operate a student council, we are mandated to provide it with at least $1,000. So if I were to transfer the funds, I'd have to shut you boys down. I've kept it a secret like this in order to keep the student council in operation.
What would happen if, hypothetically, someone were to have, without knowing the reason it was a secret, leaked it, and the school board found out?
Oh, well, that would be a disaster. See, officially, I'm not allowed to transfer the funds without your permission. So it would be forcing you to make the choice. Shut down the clubs, ruining the school's morale, or shut down the student council.